Toronto was electric. The city seemed to hum with a special kind of energy, as if every streetlight and skyscraper was in on the secret. Even before Taylor Swift arrived, the city pulsed with anticipation. You could feel it in the air, an unspoken excitement that brought strangers together. United by a shared love for her music, coffee shops played her hits on repeat, and storefronts glittered with handwritten lyrics and pastel decorations. Fans from all over the country, and even beyond, filled the streets, proudly wearing their favorite Taylor Swift merchandise. The CN Tower shimmered in her honor, glowing in pastel colors that matched the mood of the city. News channels ran special segments, counting down the hours to the big night, and social media buzzed with excitement. On subways and streetcars, strangers bonded over Reputation snake jackets and folklore cardigans. It didn't matter where you were from. Everyone was in on the magic, sharing stories and favorite songs as if they'd known each other for years. Local businesses joined in, offering Swiftie-inspired menus and themed cocktails that sold out almost instantly. Cafes created special drinks named after Taylor's albums, and bars hosted listening parties that lasted late into the night. It wasn't just a concert, it was a city-wide celebration, a pilgrimage for fans who'd grown up with her music. Everywhere you looked, people were singing, laughing, and sharing memories, turning Toronto into a living, breathing tribute to Taylor Swift. The 6 sold-out shows felt like the climax of a global phenomenon, and Toronto was the lucky host. The stadium roared with thousands of voices, each one adding to the unforgettable atmosphere. The city buzzed with unity and joy, wrapped in a sparkling blanket of excitement. For a few magical days, Toronto felt transformed, like a place where anything was possible. Long before the first note echoed through the stadium, Toronto had already become a wonderland for Swifties, a place where music, memories, and magic came together in perfect harmony. Outside the Rogers Center, the scene was pure spectacle, a sea of fans in dazzling, era-inspired outfits. The energy was electric, with every corner alive with laughter, music, and the shimmer of sequins and glitter. People had traveled from near and far, some meeting up with old friends, others arriving solo, but quickly finding themselves swept up in the excitement of the crowd. It was more than just a concert. It was a celebration of community, creativity, and shared passion. Friendship bracelets were traded everywhere, breaking the ice and forging instant connections. Each bracelet, handmade and unique, carried a story, some with song lyrics, others with inside jokes or favorite colors. The simple act of exchanging them turned strangers into friends, creating a tapestry of memories before the music even began. Strangers became friends, singing and laughing as they waited, the air thick with anticipation. The lines outside the stadium echoed with favorite songs, spontaneous dance parties, and heartfelt conversations about what the night might bring. For many, these moments of connection were just as important as the show itself. Food trucks and merch stands bustled, and the pre-show party stretched for blocks. The scent of street food mingled with the sound of laughter, while fans lined up for exclusive merchandise, eager to take home a piece of the night. The entire neighborhood seemed to pulse with excitement, drawing in even those who weren't attending the show. For many, this gathering was as memorable as the concert itself, a living, breathing fan community. Selfies were snapped, group photos captured the joy, and new friendships blossomed in the shared glow of anticipation. It was a reminder that music brings people together in ways nothing else can. As gates opened, cheers erupted. Dreams were about to come true. The rush toward the entrance was filled with excitement and nervous energy, as everyone realized the moment they'd been waiting for was finally here. Inside, the stadium transformed into another world, the stage promising something epic. Lights danced across the seats, and the elaborate set hinted at the spectacle to come. Every detail seemed designed to spark wonder and anticipation. Fans kept trading bracelets and stories, their excitement building with every minute. The sense of unity grew stronger as everyone settled into their seats, sharing hopes for the set list and favorite moments from past shows. Even before the lights dimmed, everyone knew they were part of something magical. The buzz in the air was unmistakable, a collective heartbeat of anticipation, ready to explode into cheers at any moment. The show was about to begin, and for everyone there, it already felt unforgettable. The lights dimmed, and the stadium exploded with sound. Taylor Swift had arrived. She took fans on a 3-hour journey through every era, each set of visual and musical spectacle. The stage morphed from enchanted forests to cityscapes, dancers, and lights in perfect sync. Taylor's warmth and charisma made the massive venue feel intimate, her stories connecting with every fan. The crowd sang every word, their light-up bracelets pulsing in time, creating a galaxy of color. From euphoric anthems to raw acoustic moments, the energy never dipped. It was more than a concert. It was a celebration of music, growth, and connection. Amid the spectacle and dazzling lights, one moment seemed to pause time itself. Taylor seated at her moss-covered piano, the stage bathed in a gentle, ethereal glow. The energy in the stadium shifted, anticipation giving way to a hush of reverence as she prepared to perform a song that meant so much to her. She began to play Marjorie, her voice carrying through the stillness. The stadium, moments before roaring with excitement, now fell silent, except for the soft, synchronized glow of thousands of bracelets. Each light seemed to pulse in time with the music, as if the entire audience was breathing with her, sharing in her tribute to her late grandmother. As Taylor sang, emotion overtook her. Tears welled up and fell, her voice wavering with the weight of memory and love. The crowd, sensing her vulnerability, responded with gentle support, soft cheers, hands over hearts, and a sea of understanding faces. In that moment, she was not just a superstar, but a granddaughter missing someone dear, and everyone in the stadium felt it. Later, Taylor shared that seeing her family in the audience and a moving speech backstage brought all those emotions to the surface. The performance became more than just a song. It was about family, loss, and gratitude. It was a reminder of the people who shape us and the memories that linger long after they're gone, deepening the night's magic. Fans witnessed not just a performer, but a daughter and granddaughter sharing her heart openly. Many in the audience were moved to tears themselves, feeling the connection between artist and crowd grow even stronger. The ovation that followed was thunderous, a collective embrace from 40,000 people, echoing with love and support. It was a moment of unity, where everyone in the stadium felt part of something bigger. That vulnerability, that willingness to share her deepest feelings, made the Toronto show unforgettable, a night where music, memory, and emotion became one. Backstage, the emotions lingered. For Taylor and her family, Toronto was a milestone. Her parents, Andrea and Scott, had supported her from the start, and seeing her command a sold-out stadium was deeply moving. Andrea reminded Taylor, this was the dream tour, the one they'd all imagined years ago. Taylor admitted, I never thought we'd do something this good. Even for a superstar, this tour felt different, a celebration of her entire journey. The presence of her family and boyfriend, Travis Kelce, made the night even more meaningful. The tour was grueling, but their support was everything. That night, it wasn't just about a concert, it was about a family realizing a dream together. Taylor's visit brought more than music. It sparked a massive economic boom, the Swift Lift. 6 sold-out shows drew 240,000 fans, injecting $282 million into Toronto's economy. Restaurants, hotels, and shops saw record sales. Hotel occupancy soared to over 80%. Short-term rentals near the stadium surged by 245%, and local businesses thrived. The city invested $3.6 million in services and saw an $8 million return. The Eras Tour became a case study in how one artist can revitalize a city. The energy and prosperity were felt everywhere, from packed restaurants to bustling streets. Taylor's impact proved that music can transform more than just hearts. It can lift an entire city. The Eras Tour left a permanent mark on Toronto, both in spirit and in history. The city's seamless coordination set a new standard for hosting global events. For 1 week, Toronto was united in music, joy, and community. The memories, bracelet trades, subway sing-alongs, the Marjorie moment will last for years. For Taylor, it was a defining night, raw, emotional, and unforgettable. The tour broke records, but Toronto's show added a layer of humanity that made it legendary. It was a perfect storm of magic, pride, and connection for artists, family, city, and fans. The legacy isn't just in numbers, but in the joy and unity that sparkled through Toronto's heart.